Hey, Calv here. Gonna go grab some meats to eat. Maybe some fish or some good chicken. I think eating meat's okay. Don't get stuck up on, oh, you need to be vegan, eat raw, vegetarian all the time. Listen to your body, do what your body tells you to do. I need to get some protein in a good source, good meat source, like grass-fed beef. No, not beef. That's a little too gross. Uh, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna sun gaze for a little bit. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah. Um, Find just kind of a good spot. Um, so for the past 2 or 3 days, I've had this spot like here. Not necessarily my heart, but I guess my heart area, and I think this does have to do with my heart chakra, um, where I've been releasing all these emotions, and actually I've been releasing emotions for like over a year now, and this is like the closing with this uh, Mars retrograde, because I think a lot of this healing for me, at least this stage of it, and this is like the final phase. I feel comfortable saying for at least my healing, for once in my life, I feel pretty darn comfortable and confident saying that I'm almost done healing myself. And literally how since towards the end of 2014 is when I began this like huge, where I actually started clearing out emotions from my emotional body and stuff. As before, like I went through like a 2 year period where like I had like a death of an ego or something happened, where like just 2 years after like from 2013 to like towards the end of 2014, I just went through this 2 year period of just like it was like at one point in my life I thought I was retarded, and people thought I was retarded because I was just like so dead inside. It was like my ego was dead, and it's like I was so stuffed up and inflated. I gained a lot of weight to like ground myself. I think what happened is my energy shifted towards the end of 2012. At that at the end of that cycle with the Mayan calendars, like everything like totally changed for me. And actually in 2010 I had like a psychic opening, and maybe 2011, I don't know. And so there was a huge energy change there for me, which totally led up till that, where I went through like the 2 year period where it was like, I think it was just kind of my thing. Like we all have our own collective thing to deal with. Oh, that sun kind of went behind the tree. Like where we have our own collective thing to deal with. And some people might have to deal with more of it than others because they've chosen to, and they're on a certain, maybe I'm completely wrong with this, but maybe some people are just on a certain just on a different spot, not like better than anyone else, like on a different spot, like have different jobs. Some people are to clear out the energy and really be empathic, whereas some other people are to really be psychic in those like really those heart-centered like psychic areas. I don't know, I'm not going to explain it, but I guess like I thought I was pretty much done with healing, in because I went through like a whole year period where I'm like finally clearing out emotions. Like I yelled at people, yelled at myself for like, I don't know. Don't take this so literal or personal. Anything that I'm saying is like I'm trying to describe what's going on. I got like a double chin now that I shaved. It kind of sucks. Like I'm not that fat. I've actually lost a lot of weight. Ah, my SpongeBob shirt. I've actually lost a lot of weight. I literally have lost like almost 100 pounds. It's crazy. Uh, all the stuff that's happened. I'm completely different. I'm not who I once was. I mean, for one thing, I'm totally woken up to like all these psychic things, and like I've had them for since I was a kid, but finally became clear to understand what they were, and what they were really all about. And everyone has them. Everyone is psychic. Every single person is. They're just not trained and understand. We're really pushed to find it as hocus pocus and like superstition, but that's not true. I'm gonna end this video. I feel like I didn't get to say what I really wanted to say, but either way, I'm just saying. Yeah, I had all this stuck energy here, and there's still a lot there, but I'm still like, I finally like broke that nudge. It was almost like I just wanted to like hit it out of me, or like reach my hand in there and throw it away. It was like so stagnant. There was so much. It was like the week or so before that, it was like really clearing out the root chakra, which is funny. There's a lot of people that get stuck in the crown chakra. They just want to, oopsie daisies and freaking unicorns, and they don't want to take the time to like love themselves and clear out the root and clear out everything. Like that seems to be something in the new age that kind of like ticks me off. But that's probably like one thing I'm here to like, fucking clear up for people. Like, come on, guys, like admit that like you have primal desires. Admit that like you want to scream and yell at someone, like I did it for hours. I screamed and yelled at my dad, which for a long time I wanted to say was just his energy, and probably a lot of it was, but some of it was mine, because I was mad at my dad for all the things that he did to me, which were all just opportunities for me to choose to love him. My dad wasn't the nicest person to me because, his father probably wasn't nice to him, which goes back along the family lines, so that's why I'm here to, this has got to change. I'm going to heal myself so then I don't pass it on to my kids, my children, and then I'm going to marry someone that's done the same thing as me and have kids so we can raise kids right, not that there's like a right or wrong way to raise kids. Not like that my parents did anything bad. I'm just saying that like my parents weren't clear and they passed that uncertainty and unclearness onto their kids. And so to have parents that would be spiritually awakened, the kids would be totally, completely different. It's like a whole new evolution in stuff. I hope that makes sense. I hope I said something. A lot of what I say is an energy that comes from my heart. The heart really gives the strongest signal of truth. That's really the signal that comes from the heart. And it's my words are just like a decoration to how I truly feel and what I truly love. And I love you, whoever you are. Comment, respond to me, let me know you love me and love yourself as well. Like, come on, let's like talk to each other. That's like one of the hardest things for me is like, I don't really want to say loneliness, but that's probably kind of one of the things. It's like I'm going through all this stuff. Like I got myself, I got guides helping me. There's still people around, but it's like I'm longing to like connect with people that are on my same frequency, on my same level. It's like so many people around me are so disconnected within themselves, and that I'm so connected, and that like that's how I was when I was a kid. Like it's like I long for connection, and I'm so connected to everyone that I feel others' disconnections within themselves, and it kind of sucks balls. It sucks. It sucks. And that's really how a lot of the world is right now, except for 1/3 of the world is waking up really fast. 144,000. No, it's more than that. It's like 1/3 of the world is waking up and going through this shift in consciousness and going through a rapid spiritual awakening and emotional body clearing, because we got like really good mental intelligence, right? But we forgot about our emotional intelligence. That's like what's fucked up about the world. People are too up here thinking all the time, and that's what people are like trained to do. That's what television programs tell you, like to always be thinking and in fear, be in the mind. No, you gotta just love and trust your heart and follow that. Cal Forever here. I love you. Thanks for being here.